Ladies and gentlemen.
3, 2, 1,
action.
And we're back.
With episode 11. Today we're going to be talking about
This one's going to be funny.
unpopular opinions that we think are unpopular opinions, personally. You ready to dive into this? Because I didn't understand that first one. I didn't understand the first one you put down.
Okay, well then we'll start with that one then. Okay.
Obviously, we're going to go down in a row.
So the first one I put is, I don't agree with the adopt over shop. You know how like people say with pets, like, adopt, don't shop. Like, adopt, don't shop. But in my head, like, I'm going to be completely honest with you. Every single one of my animals I've bought,
Okay, so that's...
I have not adopted. But, like, if you think about it, all animals need a home. And a lot of the times, like, when they come from these kennels, they don't have a good life. They don't clean them. They're running around in their pee and poop. Like, and they treat them bad.
Okay, so that's what I thought you meant, but Nico thought you meant, like, you prefer adopting over shopping, and I was like,
no.
She paid for both of her dogs, so that's very controversial. I was gonna say I was gonna call you out, because I thought that's what I meant, but
no, I honestly, I think it's, like, the same.
I'm wishy-washy.
Because technically, even when you do adopt, you're still paying for it in some sort of way.
Yeah, I'm wishy-washy. I mean, I bought my dog, but I've also, we adopted my family dog. It just depends on, like, obviously, I'd rather, like, foster a dog than adopt a dog from, like a shelter, just because, like, everybody wants a dog when they're a puppy.
Yeah.
Not when, like, usually most sheltered dogs are
older.
So, but I mean, if there was a dog that I loved that was, like, a year old, obviously I would adopt that if I was looking for a dog.
I don't know. That's just my opinion. Like, I just think, like, all animals need a home. It doesn't matter where you get them from, as long as you treat them good when you get them.
Because honestly, too,
I'm probably gonna get hate for this, but I don't care.
So I bought my dog from the Amish. When I, like, first saw the dogs and the little thing, he was covered in shit.
That's what I'm saying.
Like, everything like that. And I feel like sometimes most sheltered dogs are well kept.
Yes.
More than when you buy them from a breeder, depending on what type of breeder you're buying it from.
Yeah.
But also, there's some kennels that don't give a shit about the dogs and let them step in their shit and their piss.
Yeah.
And I just feel bad for the dogs that are in the shelter for a really long time and nobody adopts them. Yeah. And, like, they get overcrowded, and then that's when a euthanasia has to happen, which I don't want that to happen, obviously. Yeah. If I could adopt all the dogs in the world, I would.
So would I. I already told Freddie the next house we buy, we're buying a farm with land.
Okay, next one.
Okay, the next one is hot coffee all year round.
I don't agree with this.
That is, I drink hot coffee every single morning, 365 days a year.
I mean, I do drink hot coffee here and there, but, like, if I have the option to drink iced coffee over a hot coffee, give me iced coffee over hot coffee.
No. I feel like a lot of people are, like, seasonal with it. They're like, oh, like, hot coffee in the winter.
Yeah.
And, like, the fall, and then, like, iced coffee in the spring and summer. But no, I mean, yeah, like, I do drink iced coffee. I do. But, like,
you drink iced coffee.
Yeah, I do. But, like, it's not like I have seasons of times where I do. Like, I drink hot coffee all year round.
I mean, like, right now, all I'm drinking is hot coffee, like, if I make it at home. But, like, if I go out, like, I'm going to Starbucks or Dunkin' or sometimes even Wawa, because, like, I like Wawa's pumpkin drink, like, pumpkin iced coffee, actually, right now. So, like, I'm going to get a iced coffee over hot coffee. Like, but if I'm, like, standing outside in the cold, I'm going to obviously, I would still drink iced coffee. Like, I just love iced coffee. I don't know why.
I mean, like, I just like coffee in general, but I prefer hot all year round.
This one's going to be a big controversial one.
You're going to make me say it?
Yeah, it's yours.
Well, you said my first one, didn't you?
No, you said it.
Okay. I know I'm going to get a lot of hate for this.
We both are.
Casey Grady, I apologize. Taylor Swift is overrated. I said it.
I can agree. I agree in some aspects, and then I disagree in some aspects. Like, I do think she's a great singer.
Yes,
great singer, great performer.
Yes, I 100% agree with that. Like, her songs are good. Her songs are catchy. They have meaning behind them.
But I'm not paying $1,000 to go fucking see her.
No, and like my thing is like she's literally overrated. Okay, yes, we understand she's been dating Travis Kelce for how long now. Every time he does something, they have to show her. Like, why do you have to show her? Why can't you show I don't know number? I don't even know if there's number 99, but like, why can't you show number 99 Stanley when he does something good? Why do you have to show her every single time? Like, I'm sick of seeing her
On
everywhere.
No, I agree with that. I will have
Like
to.
she's
I will
overrated.
agree.
Like
It's very annoying because there's so many other stars at those games and stuff like that, but just every time Travis does something, they have to say.
And it's annoying.
I was listening to the radio the other day.
Like, no hate, Taylor, no hate.
I was listening to the radio the other day when the Chiefs were about to play, and it was like, we're gonna see if like Taylor's gonna be there. She wasn't at his birthday thing. Like he had like a car show foundation, whatever, on his birthday, and like Jason and Kylie were there, and the mom and the dad were there, but like she wasn't there. She's like preparing for her next set of Eras tour and all this stuff. Like, we're gonna see if she's there. Travis said she was. Like, we're excited. Like, who gives a shit? It's not football anymore. It's the fucking Taylor Swift show, and I hate it.
Or not even that. Like, when the Super Bowl, there was literally bets about what color hat she was going to be wearing. Like, it's football. Why is she associated with it?
No, I agree. Like, and I will have to say,
it boils my blood.
I loved Travis Kelce. I do still love Travis Kelce. I loved Travis Kelce before he did start dating Taylor Swift.
Yeah.
But ever since he started dating Taylor Swift, I feel like his ego got really fucking big.
Well, yeah, whose wouldn't?
He really hasn't been playing football too hot like he normally does. I think this weekend he actually did decent. His teammates literally bought shirts of his face because of just how he's been acting and like playing last weekend, and they fucking wore him to warm up, okay? So like I thought he was cool and like down to earth, and now he's like in a TV fucking show.
No, I'm not gonna lie, I thought he was always an asshole. He just gives off asshole vibes.
He definitely gives off asshole vibes 100%, but I think he's funny. Like, watching him and Jason's podcast, like, they're fucking funny.
Yeah.
Like, they're funny.
Yeah.
But like,
they're just complete opposites.
I don't know. I prefer Jason over Travis any day of the week. Yeah. So it's just okay. Mm-hmm. Next one.
Dunkin' over Starbucks. I am a Dunkin' girly.
Just makes me shit so much more than Starbucks.
But they're both coffee. I
don't know. It might be like because of like they put a lot of creamer in my coffee. Maybe like Starbucks. I don't know. Like, when I get a Dunkin' coffee, you could taste the creamer more than you can take a Starbucks coffee. In a Starbucks coffee, you obviously could taste the coffee, like, you taste the coffee more. Yeah. So I feel like that's why I don't have to shit so much when I drink a Starbucks coffee, because the cream in the milk is what makes me go. But, like, I'm either or. Like, I don't really care. Like, if...
Like, the only time I drink Starbucks is when, because all the girls I coach give me gift cards for Christmas. So you'll literally catch me at Starbucks in, like, January and February, and that's about it.
Yeah.
But, like, I'm not, if I need to go to coffee somewhere, I'm going to Dunkin'. I'm not going to Starbucks. I don't know. It's just me. I think it's how I was raised, too. Because, like, my dad took us to Dunkin' all the time. So, like, I grew up on Dunkin'.
Yeah. I grew up on Dunkin', too.
Oh, yeah, you lived right. That was our hangout spot.
Dunkin', yeah, you're right. But, like, I don't know. If I want to treat myself, I'll go to Starbucks because obviously their coffee's a lot more than a Dunkin' coffee. So, like...
yeah, also price-wise. I'm a cheap skate.
But, like, sometimes I'm like, I'd rather have, like, I prefer Starbucks pumpkin chai tea latte over Dunkin's because Dunkin's, it's literally, I'm, like, drinking cream out of a fucking straw.
I've never had a Starbucks one.
It's so good.
I've never had it.
You have to try it. I'm going to buy you one. Okay. You gotta try it. You have to try it because then you're gonna be like, oh, okay, maybe Starbucks chai tea latte is better.
Maybe I might change my ways. Who knows?
Maybe
we'll see.
But like, I'm in between. Like, it's like either I'm gonna go to Dunkin' or I'm gonna go to Starbucks, or I'm just gonna make coffee at home.
All right, I think this is my last one. I kind of have to explain this one because it's kind of hard. So like, I wrote series are better than movies. So like, I don't mean like TV shows. I don't mean like Law and Order or like Criminal Minds. I mean like when you go on Netflix and they have those like 4-part series that are like, I don't know, like 45 to 50 minutes long. I'd rather sit there and watch 4 of them than sit through a movie.
I could see that. Yeah.
That's just my opinion. I don't know. I'm not.
I'm more of just like a TV series type of gal.
Yeah, me too.
I do like going to the movies occasionally and sitting and getting.
I fall asleep every damn time. I am 20 minutes in and this is me.
I bring a blanket.
I can't.
I bring my own candy. I stuff it in my purse. I bring my own blanket. I make sure I have shoes where I could slip on and slip off in case I have to pee, but I take my shoes off. I get comfy.
I don't remember the last time I was at the movies.
Last time I was at the movies, we went and saw Inside Out 2.
I couldn't even tell you.
I love the movies. I just like the atmosphere of the movies, but sometimes I do fall asleep in the movies. If it's a late movie, you can't catch me going to a late movie.
Yeah.
At all.
It could be 10 o'clock in the morning. I will be asleep.
But it has to also be a movie that I'm want to see. We saw Oppenheimer last summer, and it was late. It was a 10 o'clock showing. That movie was 3 fucking hours long. Okay?
Yeah, no.
3 hours long. And I was not in and out half the time. Nico, every time we go to the movies, always falls asleep.
That's literally me.
All the time. He went with Freddie and fell asleep. And when they
both did. Well, that's because they went to the bar for 3 hours before.
Yeah, stupid. All right. Money can buy happiness. That's my personal opinion. I mean, I
go both ways on this one.
I feel like if you are poor, are you really happy? If you're living on the side of the street with nothing, you have not a dollar to your name.
I don't know, though. I'm going to give you an example. So there's this, we're opening up a new store. And the worker that's working there, that the landlord hired, he's kind of those people that, work for beer. Do you understand what I'm saying? But yes, exactly. That's exactly how he is. But he shows up in his fuzzy pajamas with holes in them, his shoes his big toes are sticking out the front, happy as can be. And he doesn't have any money. And he is happy as can be.
I get that. And then I
don't know.
I'm I guess you could say I'm in between with it too, because it is you definitely when you have money and you don't have to worry about money, I feel just it's your whole aura is just a lot better within life.
Well, yeah. I feel great on paydays. I'm I'm rich as can be.
No, literally.
And then the week of payday, I'm oh,
I'm broke.
I can't do nothing.
I'm broke. No, literally. All right. You can have kids before you get married. Yeah. I feel growing up, we were told our parents got married, then they had kids. And especially in an Italian household, you did not move out of your house with your significant other until you were married. My mom couldn't even sleep my dad could not sleep in my mom's bedroom, and she was pregnant. They couldn't sleep. The one night my grandma let him sleep in her room was the night my mom lost the baby. That was it. He always had to sleep downstairs on the couch.
They already did the damn thing. She can't get another one in there.
That's what I'm saying. So, it's and then it was very, same with my aunt. She moved in with my uncle before. And, it's just, very non-traditional type of thing. So, it's
But I feel that's, way more accepting now.
It's so much more accepting
especially
now.
With, all, I don't want to say teen pregnancy is big.
It is big.
But, yeah.
It's so much bigger now than when it was when our parents were growing up.
People are literally famous off of the show 16 and Pregnant now and making millions because they decided they got knocked up at 16.
I should have just got knocked up at 16.
But, so, I mean, no, I agree with that. I mean, that's just...
It's just the day and age that we are, and I know sometimes my family hints at, you need to get married before you have a baby, and it's we are living in 2024.
Yeah.
It's not I'm a stay-at-home mom or stay-at-home wife, and he, how it used to be, I feel It's just, not like that anymore.
That also goes off of, a lot of people, it's hard for them to adapt, especially, our grandparents and, stuff
to social media, to, just the new day and age.
To adapt with, the new ways.
I know both my grandfathers are probably rolling around in their grave right now because I live with my significant other.
That's so crazy.
They probably are rolling around. When me and Nico first started, living together, they probably were rolling around in their fucking grave.
That's so crazy.
Because they probably, if they were alive, they probably would shut that shit down real fast. Real fast, both of them would have been Okay, this is... Wendy's has better chicken nuggets than McDonald's. I think Wendy's chicken nuggets are crispier.
I agree, but I don't really go to Wendy's
I don't
ever.
I don't really, like...
But I don't really eat fast food really that much either.
McDonald's is always just, like, on every fucking corner. So it's just
Yeah.
McDonald's all the times if we do
Yeah.
get that. But I just personally think Wendy's chicken nuggets... I've always thought Wendy's chicken nuggets were better than McDonald's. Random, but, like, I had a...
I just like chicken nuggets in general. So, I mean, like, give me a chicken nugget and I'll be happy.
No, literally.
I love chicken nuggets. I will be 50 years old still ordering chicken fingers and fries.
Well, Harley, you're a lot pickier. You're just picky.
Yeah, I know, but I just like chicken fingers.
I like a good chicken finger with honey mustard.
Ranch.
Honey mustard.
There we go. Here's another one. Ranch is better than honey mustard.
I agree with that. But
I
just like no, like if I'm getting chicken nuggets, I like ranch. But like a chicken finger from like a bar, I like honey mustard.
I eat ranch on everything. I eat
ranch on pizza, the best thing ever.
It's so good. You're probably gonna. I eat like cheesesteak egg rolls with ranch. Okay, they're so good.
I could see like a buffalo chicken cheesesteak, like a buffalo cheesesteak egg roll with like ranch.
Like I'm telling you tonight, I'm gonna get them. When we go to Skeeter's, I'm gonna get them and I'm gonna make you taste it because it's so good.
Okay. All right. Country music is the best genre.
Let's just end it there, like it is. There's no debate even about this.
No, like I like a little pop and like a little, but like for some reason, like in the winter, I feel like I don't really listen to country music that much. I don't know why, because
you're a bandwagoner.
No, I do no.
No, I know.
I listen to country all the time, but like for some reason I feel like it's just strange to listen to country music because it's not like sunny and 75 out. It's like freezing and cold and I'm like depressed. So let's like listen to some sad music, like something like that.
No, country's always been. I've been listening to country since like
I feel like you're the reason why I got into country when we first started.
Yeah, I've been listening to country since I could like walk.
Yeah, I love country music.
We bought the house in West Virginia when I was 7. And that's when my dad listened to country. That's the only music he's ever listened to. So I was always listening to it when we were in the car for 6.5 hours.
Yeah.
Some of the songs I probably shouldn't have been listening to when I was 7 years old, but it's fine.
But it's okay.
But no, country music is hands down my favorite.
And just like in general, like I've been to like big stars, like big singers, like concerts, and I will have to say, like, put me on the lawn at BB&T, and I will have 10 times more fun with less money that I spent. $50 compared to a $300 ticket.
I agree with that, but then I don't. About like the concert aspect of it. Because I feel like now it's so big when I'm there, there's just so many underage drunk kids that it pisses me off.
BB&T like 5 years ago, let's put it that way.
Okay, yeah. Okay.
BB&T 5 years ago. Like Jason Aldean we went to this year.
It was like shit show.
It was fucking pouring.
We didn't even see him.
No, we didn't see him, and then we didn't even go because I went on vacation. And literally I'm like, these kids were acting like assholes.
We were in line and there was some girl literally, we're all smushed trying to get a projectile vomiting. I'm like, I'm like, girl, you can't eat. First of all, I blame the security for even letting her in because we saw her when we got inside, still throwing up. But it's just like,
they don't give a shit nowadays, but it's like really weird because like growing up, like when we used to go,
we were talking about this when we went.
You couldn't even walk into the parking. I don't know if anybody, like, I feel like people who watch this know what the BB&T is. It's Freedom Mortgage now, whatever it's called. It's the BB&T to me. Walking into the first lot right across the street.
You couldn't get in unless you had a parking pass.
No, not even that. If you had a book bag, they would search your book bag right then and there. Like, you had to go like through some fucking sketch ass way to get into that lot to make sure your alcohol didn't get taken. And we'd always have to walk around, like we would take the train, like me and my friends, because it's literally like a walk away. Everything would have to be in Wawa cup. Wawa cups. And every single picture from like high school, you see me just holding a fucking Wawa cup.
Yep.
A Wawa cup with like fucking Burnett's and Smirnoff and Sprite in it. That's what it was.
It's just times have changed, and but when we went, I was like, this is, even when we went to Pitbull 2 summers ago, it was crazy too. I mean, that's not country, but like just talking about like kids.
But like also too, like you used to have a wristband when you got alcohol.
Mm-hmm.
Now they don't do that. They don't do that anymore. I remember holding my cousin's drink and seeing them walk past, and I was like, oh my god, like I'm gonna get drunk, danked, and like be fucked, and like gonna have to call my mom, like, hey, I'm in the BB&T like jail, come get me please. Like,
No, they're just so much more lenient now.
It's fucking annoying because like we used to have to like sneak around,
like put a lot of effort into it and like figure it out, and now they just hand it to them. Like
I know, and I'm like, what the hell? What happened? All that.
Oh, thank God, well now we can do it legally.
Yeah, but I feel like it was so much more fun drinking underage than it is drinking of age for some reason.
Yeah, because you couldn't do it.
No, it's that, and it's like the us trying to figure out where we're getting alcohol from that weekend, like who we're gonna hit up, like whose brother's gonna go get it, who's
throwing the party,
like all that stuff. Like that was so much fun.
Yeah. Now it's just like, hey, you want to go to so and so,
or like, hey, you want to come over and drink while we watch a game, or like, you want to go to the bar.
Yeah,
whatever. Road trips are better than flying.
You know I agree with this.
I do love a good road trip. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, the road trip to New Orleans was
the way there was fun.
I just think we are so unprepared. Like, if we were to actually go, like, we should have just like rented a car.
Yeah, we were. But I feel like the drive there. I feel like
the drive was
for the most part we had a good time. Fun fact, we saw a kid get stuffed into a trunk in Alabama.
We did?
You don't remember that?
No.
Yeah, remember it was when we stopped to get Subway because we were starving.
Oh,
and we saw the kid get shoved into the trunk of.
We were in Birmingham, Alabama,
and like it wasn't like an SUV. It was literally like a sedan, like a full open back trunk where like you can't see the rest of the car. So yes, the kid got shoved in a trunk. So that was fun.
But like,
no, I agree with that. Like, I don't know.
I do like flying, but flying gives me anxiety. But also driving gives me anxiety too. But when I'm driving, I know I can take control of the car, so I don't have as much anxiety, I guess you could say. Like, I don't have control of the fucking plane. Like,
you know, for those of you listening who don't know, planes are my all-time biggest fear.
Harley has to,
take some stuff to get on a plane.
Yeah.
2 years ago, I chewed my knuckles raw 3 years ago now. Our first year going to Summit, I was literally, I was so nervous. I was chewing on my knuckles. Now I have 2 permanent scars because if we go on a plane together, you don't want to sit next to me unless I have my happy medicine.
We've only flown together once when we went to Florida, my senior year of high school. And I sat next to a random person. It was my first time flying in like forever.
I don't even remember.
Like my first time flying since I was 5.
That was when we had our bags were too heavy in the airport.
Yes.
And we had to put a bunch of clothes on.
Yeah,
so me, you, and Freddie flew separately.
Yes. Because we had to stuff it in the thing.
Yeah, that was funny.
That was fun, yeah.
Good times.
But like in January, me and Sienna are road tripping to Indianapolis.
That'll be fun.
So I'm excited for that. That's gonna be fun.
Yeah, like me and Sienna drove to South Carolina in March to visit Eliza, and like it was just the 2 of us, and like we drove through the night. So like she kind of just slept when I drove, and then I slept when she I can't even talk, and vice versa. I mean, we still had fun though, like driving there.
Yeah, like.
Until I slid and got stuck in between 2 cars.
When I drove to North Carolina, I drove both ways back and forth because like that drive is honestly so easy.
Yeah.
It's so nice. I love that drive. But coming home from New Orleans, I was the one who majority drove home.
Yeah, I fucked up the time. We were all supposed to drive 4.5 hours. Well, I didn't realize that
I drove through
a time zone change. And I was just, while I'm driving, I'm watching the clock, delusional, because it's like, I don't even know, like 2:00 in the morning, pitch black outside, and I'm like, I happen to go over the clock. I'm like, oh crap, Marissa, it's your turn. It was not her turn.
And then Sienna got pink eye on our trip
and got pulled over.
And then she couldn't see it all, so I just drove the rest of the way. So I ended up driving like 10 hours.
Yeah,
I think I drove 10 hours out of that trip.
I drove a lot of it.
Terrible.
And then my car blew up, and now it's dead.
And then I had to get back in the car to drive down the shore.
Yeah, I forgot that.
And I was like, oh my god. I can't drive anymore.
Good times.
Pizza is better cold.
No, absolutely not. I will not touch cold pizza. It's disgusting.
I like cold pizza.
Nope, gross. It literally makes me want to vomit. It's disgusting.
See, unpopular opinion. See?
Nope, gross.
My unpopular opinion.
I'm actually shocked we agreed for majority of these so far.
I know.
For like the most part. But except this one, cold pizza, it skeeves me out. I cannot eat any cold food unless it's like meant to be cold. And even if like I have a hoagie, like I will toast the bun and like have them toast it so it's from like Wawa so it's warm. I just don't do cold food.
Okay, you're just a weirdo. Okay. Different waters taste different.
I don't think so.
You don't think Aquafina tastes different than like regular?
I only buy Bowl and Basket
But like
from
I'm saying,
ShopRite.
like I think all those ones, like Dasani, Bowl and Basket, like all that stuff, like they all taste the same. But when it comes to Aquafina and Dasani, I literally think they're just so thick. They're thick water, and I just feel like I don't know. I hate them. I don't like
I've
it.
never heard somebody describe water as thick.
It's thick to me. It's thick to me.
Water.
And like sometimes purified water tastes different to me than spring water.
I'm not gonna lie, I really don't drink water that often.
Yeah, you don't drink water as much as I do.
So like
Harley like never drinks water, so like this is probably why it's
but like I don't think there's a difference.
I do so
I
much.
do really like the cucumber lime smart water though. I do really like that. That tastes different, but that's lime flavor. So it's not the same.
Oh my god. Yeah, it's different because it's fucking cucumber lime.
Yeah, it's really
But
good.
I think different waters taste different. I don't know. It's just like my preference. Like I do have sometimes I don't have preference when water. Like I don't know. The purified to the spring, like that doesn't like it isn't a big taste change in my taste buds. But like Dasani and Aquafina, like when I go to Disney, I physically like gag trying to drink them. I'm like gagging and I'm like, I can't do this.
Right?
So like I bring my own water bottle to Disney's and I just fill it up there because I'm like, I can't do this. And they just get so hot, so I don't like it. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Okay.
And like tap water. Like
I grew up on tap water. So.
I grew up on tap water too.
Like I never had water bottles in my house until I bought my own house.
No. So like we have a filter in our fridge. And if the filter's not in there, you could tell the difference. You could taste the difference. When we went to Monmouth, they had like, their fridge was really fucking cool. It was like a smart fridge. You pulled it open, there was like already like a pitcher that fills it up with filtered water. And I filled this up with it and I drank it and I literally was like, ew. It literally tasted like you drank it out of the fucking toilet bowl. It was terrible.
Oh, have you tried that before?
No, but I'm just assuming. I'm just assuming.
Do you have something you have to tell us? Should we have an intervention for you? Are you okay?
I drink out of the toilet like a dog.
Okay.
And it tasted so different and I was like, this is just like, and I feel like I have to have certain waters to quench my thirst if I'm like really, really, really like dehydrated.
I mean, I guess it's like kind of like, it doesn't actually, no, it really does not make no sense, but I'm gonna say it anyway. Like, you can tell the difference. So like in my brain I'm thinking of like tap water, like when like, do you know if you go on vacation somewhere how like the water you can feel it in your hair? So I mean, I guess like it would make sense because like it's all kind of the like, same water, so like tap water would taste different in a different state because like you can tell the difference in your hair.
Yes. So like definitely like when we were in Mexico, the filtered water there was so fucking weird. It felt thick again. Like it was just like not even like it's like thick. It just feels like it's like a weird film that it feels like it leaves in my mouth, the water, and like water doesn't do that. Like it's supposed to take like if you have a film in your mouth or like, you know, quench your thirst. But like it was just like not good. Like it was just like I hated it. And like that's all they had. Like usually like the resorts like Nico said he's been to, like they would have bottled waters. But this place had like glass like big things that you'd fill up and they were just they weren't the best. But
interesting.
And then a water bottle was like fucking $7. I'm like, what the hell?
It's like that anywhere.
But definitely when you go like especially at restaurants, even if you're in a different county, like just like around here, if you go to restaurants and you ask for water, you could kind of tell the difference of like if it's tap water or if it's like not tap water. I feel like too.
I guess.
And like what I don't know. I drink
really drink water. Like
exactly. That. Like I drink water all the time. Like I'm surprised I haven't even drank this yet. Like this has been filled since this morning. I'm not dehydrated.
Water.
I am. You need to drink more water than I do, girl.
No, I drink one one water bottle a day. So I am drinking water.
Harley, you're probably dehydrated still.
No, I'm dehydrated. I'm great.
I think you're dehydrated.
I'm good.
Because you definitely need, like, my Stanley, when I, like, on a good day, I could drink 2.5 Stanleys.
I drink, like, 1 Stanley a day. Like, that's what I mean by, like, water bottle. Not, like, a little, like, plastic water bottle.
No, I could see you only drinking 1 fucking plastic water bottle a day anyway.
No, I don't.
Plastic water bottles, I probably could drink, like, 10 a day.
No. I'm just not a water girl. I don't know.
I hate when people say they don't like the taste of water.
It doesn't taste like anything.
That's what I'm saying.
But then I guess we're kind of contradicting ourselves because we just went on about how it all tastes different.
Oh, yeah, it does. But, like,
I don't know.
it, like, just water in general, whether, like, you think it tastes different or not, like, there's no actual definite taste to it. It's just water. Like, it's just, like...
It's just water.
It's just plain. I don't fucking know. Alright. That's it for that.
Questions. Whoever keeps asking us questions, I feel like it's probably the same person who's listening. Just tell us who you are. Like, just tell us.
Okay, this is from our biggest fan. It says your biggest fan. I really don't know who our biggest fan is.
Who's our biggest fan? Let us know, please. We won't expose you if you don't want to be exposed.
Do y'all like mac and cheese is the question.
I love mac and cheese.
I love me some.
I literally could eat mac and cheese for the rest of my life and I'd be content.
Give me some Kraft and I'll be content.
Yeah. Like literally any kind of mac and cheese.
Yeah.
I'd be fine. I just love mac. It's just so good.
It is so good. I like mac and cheese.
Now I want mac and cheese.
Alright, next question. No, I can't say their name, but keep me anonymous. It says biggest fears. Dying.
I just think mine would, it kind of ties into that. It would be like not, because obviously you don't know when someone's going to die. Like just not being able to make sure that person like knew how much I loved them and cared about them.
Yeah.
Like that would be my biggest fear. Like I would never want them to think like that I didn't love them or anything like that. That would probably be my biggest fear.
But yeah, definitely dying. No thank you. I'm terrified. Just thinking about death literally puts a pit in my stomach. I'm like...
like, I don't even know.
No.
I don't want to think about it because, like, it's sad.
Do you want to do another one just because
Yeah.
Who are you rooting for on Dancing with the Stars?
Whoever asked this, I actually love you because I love this show. Who am I rooting for? Ooh, this is kind of a hard one because, like, I go back and forth. I'm going to put it out there. I fucking hate Gleb and Brooks. I fucking hate them.
So I don't even watch the show. I just literally watch all the dances on TikTok because they're always on my TikTok. They're fucking annoying.
It's disgusting. Them licking each other's tongues last night. Like, are you serious? Okay, we get it. We understand. You're in love.
Didn't he give her a tattoo on her vagina the other day?
No, well, they went and got tattoos. And then there was an interview afterwards and they asked them what it was. And she said it was secret that she couldn't say. But, like, I don't know. So I'm not rooting for them. They actually disgust me. So if you were like on their side, I don't agree with you. I don't like them.
Who the fuck is Brooks Nader?
She's like a Sports Illustrated model.
She's fucking ugly, I think, honestly.
Yeah, she is. She has way too much work done to her.
Way too much fucking
Her face doesn't move.
No.
And first of all, like, so the night before, there's 2 episodes this week, so on Monday night, they like weren't happy with their scores and like Gleb was like throwing a fit. So then, the next dance, she's out there swinging on a pole. They're licking each other's faces.
I have to go watch this dance.
I'm like, what is happening?
I was sad Reggie left. He got voted off.
I know, but
do you know he has no family? No.
I know. I saw that.
The poor old man.
But going back to the actual question, I am voting for either. I'd be happy if Steven and Riley won, because I just love Riley. I adore her. Or Jenna and Joey.
I do like.
I love Jenna.
I think they're gonna end up winning.
And Joey just seems so sweet. Like him and Kelsey are so cute, and like she has been gotten so much hate. Like first of all, Jenna's married to another professional dancer on the show. They have a son together. Like it's well known they're married. They've been together for a while. Clearly, Joey and Kelsey are together.
Engaged.
Like, so they're both in relationships. Like, and people are like flipping out because the way they were dancing. Like, sorry, they're good.
That's like,
and they're dancing.
Yeah, like you have to be like able to like do that.
You have to have a connection with them.
Also, I think like Joey, he did make some dumb mistakes on The Bachelor.
I don't watch The Bachelor, so I don't know.
He was a little bit of a shithead to Jen. Like that's definitely so fucking awkward. She was on his season.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, she was.
Well, apparently there's something going on between Jen and Sasha, which is her partner too.
I can see that.
Apparently, but he's a lot older than her. So is Gleb. Gleb is like almost like 15 years older than Brooks.
What the fuck name is Gleb? Name of Glenn!
No, he's from like, I don't know, overseas. Like he has an accent, not like that.
But I think I'd honestly say the same Jen or Joey or
Riley and Steven. I just love Riley. I
do love Riley.
She's just so good. Like she is literally 8.
She's not 18.
She's 19 now.
I think she might be 20.
No, she's 18 or 19. I do know that. I think she turned 19. So I think last season she was 18. I think she just turned 19. Right?
19, yep.
She is literally 19 years old. And she's freaking amazing. Like, she is so good. And it really makes me happy that she has a partner that she's able to showcase this year. Because last year she was not able to do her best routines and like last year because just her partner. But
I didn't know she was that young because
she's a baby.
Because like her and like Harry Jowsey last year were like,
yeah, I'm not gonna lie, I wanted them to be together so bad.
But how old is Harry? He's like
27.
That's like a fucking rape charge ass waiting to happen right there.
I know. I'm not gonna lie, I was one of them. I was feeding into it.
All right. I think that's...
No. We have PR!
Oh, yeah. Meet...
Binks the Bat.
Binks the Bat.
So this is from...
Send a Friend.
Send a Friend. It's actually a really, really cute company. So they kind of have like... Oh, actually, hold on, let's go over. He came with a little card, too. It says, someone loves you. And it says, Binks the Bat is here to remind you that no matter what's ahead, you've got the strength to fly through it. Wishing you a day filled with happiness. Like, how cute is that?
You could send this to your friends.
Yeah, you literally just go online. They have like a bunch of them. So here's just a few of them. Where are they? Okay. Cooper the Cow, George the Giraffe, Oliver the Otter, Binks the Bat, Sam the Sloth, and Winston the Wolf. Like, they are so cute. I know
they have...
They have a lot.
They have
like
a
an
bunch.
Elephant. They have like a purple cow, a pink cow.
They have a bunch of Halloween ones. They have Fangs the Frankenbat.
Oh, another bat.
Mm-hmm.
It's like a vampire.
They have Harper the Hippo. They have Sunny the Skunk. They have Pepper the Penguin.
Pepper the Penguin. That's cute.
I thought there was more Halloween ones. Oh, they have you said Sam the Sloth, right?
Yeah.
They have Duke the Dragon.
Duke the Dragon. But no, it's really cute. Like, you can just go on I think it's like a really cute idea. Like, if somebody you're really good friends with, family member passed away, or they got a surgery, or they're going through something right now. I think it's super cute just to send it to them. We know we like Binks. He's really cute.
You could literally like make a bundle out of it, make it like a care package.
Yeah, there's like a bunch of different options. Yeah, like on these pictures on here, they have like someone's with their dog. There's somebody in the hospital.
Binks the Bat is the best.
Yes, he is. We love him. But no, I think that's a wrap.
Not me taking selfies.
Thanks. On episode number 11, make sure you follow us on everything, please. Thanks. Wave to them.
And who even knew blondes had thoughts?
We love you guys.
I don't know what I was doing with my hands.
Ladies and gentlemen.